dear. It's understandable that people be sad when there are news and it'll affect them emotionally. Exactly. Oh dear. For sure. It affects those people in different ways. That's why I'm like, I'm not saying don't bring up that. I'm just saying I don't want to talk about... I'm being very specific, to be honest, on purpose. I specifically don't want to talk about people's opinions on monarchy. Because then that's a whole other kettle of fish, unfortunately. It is what it is. Yeah. No, again, it's not a no politics rule. It's not the same as that, because we kind of talk about a lot of subjects on here that would be considered political, and I don't want to cut people off from that, but there are times where, like, for instance, there are times where I'll be like, this is not the place to put it. A really good example is, for instance, during the Boobtober streams, where we have had people come in and be like, well, you're doing all this stuff for breast cancer, when are you doing prostate cancer? Because this is sexist. And it's like, which is obviously an intense opinion and not one that I agree with at all, because first of all, men also get breast cancer, so that's actually just not the case. But yeah, people being like, you know, you should be doing prostate cancer as well. What about this cancer? And it's like, it's not that those cancers aren't impactful, and they are important, but there's a time and a place, and bringing that up, just because I'm doing a fundraiser for breast cancer doesn't mean I immediately don't care about other cancers, but it's weird of you to bring it up now. It's like those kind of things. Where it's not like, I'll talk about prostate cancer any other time. Although actually, to be honest, with prostate cancer, I probably won't, because it's one of those ones where it's a little too close to home. We've had several family members die of that one, so I probably won't actually bring it up that often. But you know what I mean, like, there's a time and a place, and, you know, that's just not the time or the place. And yeah, I expect, in your case, Cyprus, that it'll probably be okay, because they're still a celebrity. You'll still see them around, you get it? But yes, I'm also hesitant when discussing topics like this, because it can very easily open a very big can of worms. But not because you've said anything bad. You haven't. No one said anything bad yet. I'm preemptively. I'm preempting it. Oh dear. Maybe I'm being too paranoid. Oh. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna change subject now. I'm about done with that one. That one's done. I'm finished. I kind of want to get back more into the fact that this outfit... So, I want to talk a little bit about Aiko. Because, so for those who aren't aware of Final Fantasy IX or anything like this is Aiko. Aiko is actually one of the characters I've cosplayed from Final Fantasy IX. And you won't see any pictures of it on Instagram, because I cosplayed Aiko before I had an Instagram. So this is one of my secret cosplays that nobody knows about, but that I did actually do. Oh dear. A nice little secretive cosplay. Technically, I have gone through it with people. This was years ago though. I don't know if I should revamp that stream ever again. Pixar, it didn't happen. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Should I do a revamp of this? In the first year of me streaming, it's the first stream. It was the first video ever on my YouTube channel. There's a video of the cosplays I did before I had Instagram, right? Where I tried to find pictures, which often they're not very good photos, because I never took photos of myself in cosplay. So they're like random photos other people have taken, if that makes sense. But yeah, one of the first cosplays I did was Aiko. And she was one that, the thing is, this could sound really bad, but I have a lot of characters I really like in Final Fantasy IX. Aiko is not a character that I particularly like, and that's exactly why I cosplayed her. Because I was worried that I wouldn't do justice to the characters that I liked a lot more than Aiko, so I decided, well, I want to cosplay Final Fantasy IX, but I don't want to do a bad job of a character that I have a lot of investment in, so I'm just going to do Aiko, because I don't have a lot of investment in her, and if the cosplay ends up being trash, I won't mind. But I'm actually quite proud of how it happened. You want to see a picture of it? I'll see if I find a picture of it. Deli, yeah, what up? How can I help you? You're weird. You're weird. Interesting way to choose. I was just really anxious that I wouldn't do a good enough job of a character that I liked more. So I did a character that I didn't like. Let me see if I can pull it up. I will also say this is during a period of my life where I did not style my wigs. So get ready for that. There is no wig styling. Let's see, where would I have put it though? Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, I found one. I think it's downloaded from Facebook or something though. This is not a... Do you see it? Yeah, there it is. There she is. And you did not style my wigs. I just whacked them on my head and attached things to them. Oh dear. There it is. Old picture. But yeah, that won't be on Instagram. It's a very old one. There she is. There she is. It me. Fox, leave high to the edge. Quite a sight. Oh. Use a shadow of their retinas, which is... Oh, that's really, really cool. Oh dear. Good morning, Anime. Good morning. There she is. There she is. I have a lot of cosplays like this, which you won't see elsewhere, because I didn't have Instagram. I had nowhere that I would have been posting them. I also remember this nearly 10 years ago. God, yeah. It was a hecking while ago. This cosplay really, really hurt. So you can't really see it very well in this pic. I'm gonna zoom in on my belly real quick. Weird place, but like, so you see all of these like brown bits? Those are legitimate belts. And I bought like 5 belts from a shop. I just bought 5 belts because I was like, I need belts and I don't want to make them from scratch. So I bought them and then I stitched them together by hand. Actually, this whole costume I think is hand stitched because I don't believe I had my sewing machine out when I was in, because this was when I was in university. So I don't think I had my machine out. So yeah, I hand stitched all of those belts together and my fingers were so blistered because they were like legitimate treated belts trying to be stitched together. And it was a something. Yeah, that's a blast from the past. I have a lot of costumes like that though. I'm wondering if maybe I need to redo the old video. Can't be from 10 years ago. It must have been made yesterday. It feels like just yesterday. It doesn't feel like 10 years since I made it, to be honest. But yeah, no, time do be zooming. So I guess maybe it has been that long. It doesn't feel like it. Like, not at all. Not even the tiniest bit does it feel like 10 years. Oh dear, it was good though. I had a really good time in that costume. I found other Final Fantasy 9 cosplayers. I got some good photos with other Final Fantasy. I found some really good Final Fantasy 10 cosplayers. I had a really good time. It was a wonderful con. And I went to that convention with friends, which was really, really nice. Like, a lot of friends. The only problem with that one was not sleeping. I don't think I slept the whole weekend. But other than that, I had a really good time. Oh dear. Jungle, good morning, how you doing? Welcome on in. I think it looks good. It looks lived in, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, it was rough around the edges. Because it was, you know, I was still learning about sewing these costumes. Aiko in particular does have a pretty weird outfit as well. Like, the colors are weird, but also the shapes are weird. It's a pretty weird costume. But I didn't want to, so I do want to do some Final Fantasy 9 costumes again. I just trying to fit them in because a lot of them include skills that I'm not very confident in. I don't know. I'd like to, but we'll see. We'll see. Dear. Yeah, that's a bit of a blast from the past. Again, if you want to see like stuff like that, there is a YouTube video from ages ago now. But there is a YouTube video where I go through all the costumes that I made before I had Instagram, and there are a lot. There's a lot in there that I have like these pictures of goddamn Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. That was a costume I did, where I only took places in unlit rooms. Like, so all the photos are in unlit spaces where like you just can't see me at all. Like, I have these pictures, but I look awful in all of them. Well, I don't even look bad. You just can't see me. Oh my god. Dude, I do like stuff. It's very silly. It is very, very silly. But yes. Ninja Crafty. Well, it's not even that. It's just very badly lit Crafty. Wait, I've got a picture of it. You want to see what all the pictures look like? When I got the Sophie costumes bad. Like, the costume itself, I'm really quite pleased with at the time. Like, I think I did a good job with it. But the photography, the taking any pictures of this costume were pretty bad. They all look like this. They all look like that. Like, look how dark it is. Oh my god. At least I started styling wigs at this point, but oh my god. Like, why, like that, you can see how light it is outside, and yet for some reason, I have chosen to take a picture of the, like, next to the sofa as well. Like, light behind the subject. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oh dear. Burn night. Oh, I have made all your bacon burn. Like a little, with calcifers in my baskets, I could bring them along. But yeah, God, it was, there's a lot of costumes like that where it's just bad. It's just, like the costume itself, I'm proud of. The effort that we took to take a photo of it, it leaves something to be desired, that's for sure. It's not ideal. Oh dear. Yeah. That's another one. Again, quite an old one at this point. But yes, another one nonetheless. I have a lot of photos like this. Very, very bad ones. But they're good memories though, is the thing. Like, the photos themselves are not good, but I do smile when I think of them because I had a really good time. These are conventions I really, really enjoyed, that I often went to with friends, or that I had a really good time making. Oh wait, what happened there? That's weird. That I had a really good time making and stuff like that. So yeah, no, it's good memories. I am very pleased with all of that side of things. But yes, the costumes or the pictures themselves are always a bit, you can see it, even if you're not happy with the writing. Yeah, it's like, I'm very happy that I went